Everybody has a taste and individual standard that must be attained before getting involved in business deals. But the question is, do celebrities really need some of their demands? Do these demands have a thing attached to them? In this video, we will take a quick look at musicians and actors that have incredible demands. Kanye West. Kanye Omari West, popularly known as Kanye West, has rapped about wealth and poverty, religion and race, love and heartbreak, but it would seem as if there's one subject close to his heart and that he hasn't rapped about yet: cotton. Yes, West won't allow any of his drivers to wear anything besides 100% cotton. Beyonce. Another pop diva with some pretty intriguing and outlandish backstage requests. Beyonce is very specific about every aspect of her backstage area. You certainly wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of maybe the most influential woman in the business world. A few of her tour requests have included all of the entourage wearing 100% cotton clothing, titanium drinking straws to drink special alkaline water, the water to be served at exactly 21 degrees, and the walls to be freshly clean painted white. However, perhaps the strangest request is there to be readily available hand-carved ice balls for her to suck on. This is to aid her throat and vocals, but why they need to be hand-carved by somebody and not frozen in the shape of balls will remain a mystery. These demands are made according to her principle and discipline. To be truthful, we can say that all of her requests set the tone for her en route the path to success that she is enjoying. Will Smith. Will Smith had a $2.5 million trailer built for himself. It has 22 wheels, 14 televisions, and leather upholstery is worth $300,000. It has a full kitchen that has granite countertops that are worth $100,000 to $200,000. The doors slide open like on Star Trek, which leads to a closet. It has pistons that enable it to transform into a second story, which contains a screening room for watching dailies and generally getting jiggy with it. There's a shower and a $25,000 bathroom with a magic glass door, which changes to either opaque or transparent with the push of a button. Jennifer Lopez. For Jennifer Lopez's appearance in the remake of What's Going On, a song made for charity, Jennifer Lopez demanded a 45-foot trailer with at least 2 doors. Wait, isn't the song for charity? Okay, she indicated that if a 45-foot trailer isn't available, she could do with a 40-foot trailer, but she won't go for anything smaller. The trailer contained a white room with white flowers, white tables, white drapes, white couches, and white candles. Wait, the song is for charity? Okay, she said it's okay if the tables aren't white, as long as they have white tablecloths over them. Justin Timberlake. Pop star and actor Justin Timberlake is one of many celebrities who happens to be very mindful of health and germs. He requires that somebody goes around and disinfects every doorknob backstage and at many hotels that he keeps up after every 2 hours. At least he doesn't have them changed each time. In addition to this, Justin Timberlake also demands that he does not have to use the same elevator with anyone when on tour or at a party. Presumably, he doesn't have to make any small talk or have any apprehensive silence. We wouldn't mind this one. To top it all off, Timberlake also insists that he and his escort get the entire floor to themselves at hotels while on tour, so they can have some wild parties that you and nobody else are invited to. I hope you're enjoying this video. Don't go anywhere because we're just about to go celebrities with more incredible demands. Mariah Carey. One of the most blooming female artists of all time, Mariah Carey is also known to be quite the diva. Indicated in her writer, she has once needed an attendant whose only job was to throw away her gum. She also insisted on her dressing room being 75 degrees with a lamp or clip light and 24 white roses, as well as fully stocked crystal champagne complete with bendy straws. However, her most popular demand is one we can understand, but logistically must be an absolute nightmare for promoters to arrange each night. Before taking the stage, Carey wants her dressing room filled with puppies, rabbits, bunnies, and any other soft animal that she states helps calm her nerves. However, Carey has reportedly put her diva days behind her in recent years and as a much more modest writer. Iggy and the Stooges. One of the most influential and eccentric characters in the music industry, Iggy Pop was clearly having some fun in his life when he and the Stooges came up with their now legendary 18-page dossier as a tour writer. While drinking in his cup of success, he made some demands that made you wonder who this man is. There are many great highlights in this enormous document, but the best and most outrageous is, without a doubt, 7 dwarves dressed up as those dwarves out of that marvelous Walt Disney film. If dwarves were not available, a belly dancer would have sufficed. This and most of the other requests were completely unrealistic and never met, as far as we know. And it is simply a case of a band having fun with the promoter. Other highlights from the document include random thoughts, such as how Iggy once met Ron Howard and thinks he has a face you'd never get tired of punching. Iggy's life has been a lot of controversies, such as his wild moments that almost took his life. We wouldn't be surprised about his demands. If the Dwarves presence stops everybody on Iggy's staff from having fun with his promoter and focuses on the concert, it's a good demand that must be met. Van Halen. The most well-known for the ridiculous celebrity requests, Van Halen had a 53-page document narrating their wishes for their 1982 world tour. Buried in the center of the list somewhere between the herring and sour cream and Schlitz malt liquor was the now popular M&Ms. Warning, absolutely no brown ones. A lot has been made of this ridiculous request, but the actual reason for it proves to be very smart. The band members used it as a test, hiding it in the center of the long document to instantly discern if the venue was paying attention. The idea is that if they had skipped the no brown M&M request, they could also miss more significant things like audio setup and pyrotechnic safety. 60. Paul McCartney. There are not many musicians as widely respected as Sir Paul McCartney with their type of music. He is also respected for the demands he makes before going on stage over the past few years. This has earned him a lot of respect from the people surrounding him. As the saying goes, you're as good as your decisions. But the question is, why does he usually request 19-foot plants backstage? Here are his reasons. A famous vegetarian, part of McCartney's demand is that there are no animal products, meat or leather, anywhere around the backstage area, including in his limo. A very strict vegetarian who does not want anything to do with animals or their end product. Not even animal prints are allowed. While his intention can be understood here, he also has a few unnecessarily specific aspects, such as 19 leafy 6-foot plants, 4 leafy 4-foot plants, and strictly no trees. These demands may have changed by now, as they date back to 2002 when he was married to Heather Mills, but he still maintains one sensible request: a sweep of the venue by bomb-sniffing dogs, which must be carried out before the show. Well, what can you expect from a vegetarian who devoted his life to eating green leaves? One can admire the level of demands made by one of the greatest musicians who have ever walked the Earth's surface, ensuring that zero catastrophes are top-notch. David Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff was a well-established actor, judging from the movies he has acted in, but then decided to venture into music later on in his career. In the course of this, he made some interesting demands, which you will find so surprising. One request is sure to raise a few eyebrows when the Baywatch star asked for a life-size cardboard cutout of himself, which we can only assume he used instead of looking in the mirror before hitting the stage. Hoff found fame through Knight Rider and Baywatch, but since then, he has become more famous for simply being David Hasselhoff and his strange music career, which is insanely popular in Germany for some reason. The cardboard cutout may have offered him some respite than looking into the mirror. Like the popular saying, as you stand in the picture, that's who you are. Everybody has their unique way of doing things and making it work. David Hasselhoff made cardboard cutouts his priority to any tour he attended, making the demand of cutting out his image the first thing before going on stage. This is a bizarre one though. So that's it guys, a compilation of some of our celebrities with incredible demands. So tell us in the comments section what you think about their demands. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel to get our updates. Thanks!